Hello, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to today's workout. We have our accumulator, which you can think of as a pyramid set. We're going to start with the first movement. Then we'll go to 1 and 2, all 3, back down 1, 2, and back to the initial. So we build up, we take apart. We have 6 rounds for today, going 30 seconds on and 5 seconds off. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's a little bit of everything. There's a little bit of legs, a little bit of upper, a little bit of core. Take the impact options only if you want them and modify as needed. But with that, let's get started. We're going to begin with a heel raise and a T squeeze in our warm-up. And here we go.
Heel raise, T squeeze.
She's talking to me. Beautiful.
Love it when she talks. Oh, my chest.
Good thing we didn't do any of this stuff yesterday.
That's right.
Oh, as always, in your heel raise and your T squeeze, stretching with the front, squeezing with the back, taking the shoulder blades, pinning them together. In the front, taking your time, really expanding the chest.
3, 2, 1.
Good. Next up, we have air squats. Taking your time, widening out a little bit, finding your depth, not rushing these. We're just getting warm. Here, really hinging at the hips here, pushing down through the entirety of the foot, pushing the ground away. As always, I have my lovely assistant, Kina. She'll be helping me today, showing you some of the modifications or showing you some of the harder challenges. Well, I show the modifications, just in case.
3, 2, 1.
Good, nice and tall now. Standing bicycle crunch. Coming across, thinking about bringing the knee up to the elbow, not the elbow, up to the knee. So, good posture here. Firm connection to the ground. Just a little side body crunch. Warm up the middle. Start to get a good breathing pattern down now.
3,
so that when we get into the
2,
workout,
1.
it's a little bit easier.
Jumping jacks.
Next up, jumping jacks. As always, you have your options here. Your step out, your skip, and your full jack.
Three, 2,
Very
1.
good. Settle. Next
Tin
up,
soldiers.
tin soldiers. So again, nice and tall, hands up, coming across. This is one where you really don't need to rush it in order to get the benefits. Flex the foot, little dorsiflexion. And you can meet the leg at the knee, the shin, or the foot. Really doesn't matter as long as you feel the stretch in the back of the leg. We are going to hit the deck next. So if you have your mat handy, now's a good time.
1. Plank walk
Sit
up.
into the squat, walk your way out, hold for just a moment, straight legs on the way up, and reach to the sky. Again, generating heat through the middle. Keep working the breathing here.
3, 2,
Good.
1. Pop
Speeding
squat.
up just a little bit now, our pop squat. So it could be a quarter range squat where we really make it move, or we can start to add a reach. Depending on where you're at, figure out your level and go there. Hopefully we're warming up a little bit by now. And in case you didn't notice, there's no music on.
1.
So feel free to put your own on.
1, 2 knee.
Next up, we have a Heisman, our 1-2 knee. 2 steps in the middle, 3rd step outside, the middle knee comes up. In the end, I don't really care as long as you're moving. So it's a 1, 2, 3, and a knee. As you get a little more comfortable, you can start to increase the speed. 10 seconds here.
3, 2, 1.
Good. Last but not least, little butt kicker. We're going to switch this one up as we go. Pump the arms. We're going to transition now into a pendulum kick. So a little side-to-side action. It may take a second for you to get into the motion. That's okay. We center the weight.
Way.
Last but not least, we're going to transition into our final little run. So start to pick it up. Morning, Craig. Final 10 seconds. Pick it up.
3, 2, 1.
Very good. So we are going into round one. Round one, our series. First movement, new jacks. Second is a plank hold. Third is a lateral squat jump. So we got a couple different things going on. A lot of lower, a lot of core. Have your mat ready. If you want elevation in your plank hold, have a chair. Feel free to use it. As a reminder, we are pyramiding up. So the first movement, first and second, and third. Then we pyramid down, first and second, first. That means to start off, we're doing the first movement. That's the new jacks 2 times in a row. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Makes sense, right? So we are starting that new jack in 5 seconds. Bring it down. Level 1 is a step out squat on both sides. You can add the arms or not add the arms. Level 2, I'm up in the middle, I'm down and out, I'm in and up. Level 3, I'm down and I'm down. I stay low. Keeping the back straight. 5 seconds here.
3, 2, 1.
Rest. We're right back to that in 3.
3, 2.
So picking
1.
your level,
New jacks.
your step out, your out and in, together and up, or your full new jack down the whole time. 30 seconds on in each of our movements. These go quick, but they do accumulate, which is why this is called an accumulator. So we're adding on to our pyramid. Coming up.
3, 2, 1.
Good.
Rest.
Find your way down into our plank hold
3,
coming up.
2.
Quick
1.
transitions.
Plank hold.
So a little focus for you in the plank. I want you to dorsiflex your feet. Okay, drive the heels and really bring the tips of your toes up to the middle of your body. This is going to lock out your whole bottom half. From there, keep this tight. Push through the floor. Everything's locked out. I'm pushing very hard in my middle. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Good.
Rest.
Back to the top.
3,
New jacks.
2, 1. New jacks.
Now remember, any combination of the levels is going to work as long as it works for you here. As you need it, as you fatigue. Out and in, up, take a second. Then bounce back in. Keep going, but the pace can change.
3, 2, 1.
Good, back to the
Rest.
floor. Plank hold again.
3,
Then we add
2,
on.
1. Plank hold.
Flex the feet. Lock out the legs. Middle's tight. I have my shoulder, my elbow, my wrist all in a straight line, and I'm pushing through the floor. Keep the gaze right ahead of your fingertips. Okay, spine's in neutral alignment. I'm not looking way down on my toes. My entire body is bracing.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good, now we add. We have our lateral squat jump. This is the 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go side to side. And as I hop, I can skip, where I replace the middle foot. I can add the reach. Or if I want to get really ballistic here, I can have a little skier, do some moguls. The depth is yours. The power is yours.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
We made it to the top of the pyramid. Now we got to work our way down.
2,
Back to
1.
the top, new
New
jacks.
jacks.
These may slow down, like we said. That's okay. Step them out. We're almost done with round 1. Good morning.
3, 2, 1.
Back down to our plank hold. Last time you'll see this for this round.
1. Plank hold.
Achieve your lockout. Use the elevation to your advantage. You have a chair, you have a wall. If I'm looking at the wall, I can be right here on my wall. I'm locked, my feet are flexing, I'm tight through the middle, spine's in neutral alignment. 10 seconds. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe.
3, 2, 1.
Final
Rest.
movement in our first
3,
round. Back to the new
2,
jack. Last
1.
time.
New jacks.
It could be right here now. It's a good thing our legs aren't tired from yesterday. After this, you get a nice long break. Five seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Very nice. Light sits of water. We come back in 50 seconds for round 2. So our first movement in round 2 is a shuffle butt kicker. You want to demo a shuffle butt kicker for us? So if you have a mat, it's a really good time to set yourself up with some distance, right? I'm going to shuffle around my mat or 3 to 6 feet. I'm either down into a donkey kick or I'm over 1, 1, 2, 2 in my shuffle butt kicker. From there, we'll have an out and in squat and a push-up jack. We'll build up the same way we did, starting with that shuffle butt kicker. So I'm to the side, 1, 2, 3, 4. To the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're on the floor, shuffle out. You can be down, 1, 2, 3, 4. To the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you can go the whole donkey kick. 5 seconds here.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Round 1 in the books.
3,
Now we start
2,
back at the top.
1.
Back to the shuffle. This time through, we will add on. Using your mat for help here. If you would prefer using the elevation, circle your chair. Or
3,
stay
2,
tall.
1. Rest.
Good. Next out, we have out, out,
3,
in, squats.
1. Up, out, and in squat.
As you can see, we're low the whole time. I'm out and out. I'm in and in. Alternate the lead leg if you're walking it out. Otherwise, I'm out, I'm in. Kind of similar to my new jack. I recommend playing with this a little bit. You have plenty of times that you're going to see it. So, add some movement.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Back to the top. All 3
3,
movements coming together now.
2, 1.
Starting with that shuffle butt kicker.
kickers.
Remember, any combination of levels is going to do.
3, 2, 1.
Good. Back to our out, out, in.
3.
If you really want to get deep into the
One.
muscle,
Up, out,
stay
in,
low.
squat.
Don't rush it. Chest and eyes are up. I'm not hunched over. I'm sitting. I'm hinging at the hip. Oh, you got a nice little shuffle option. What you're going to find is going quicker here actually makes it easier. When you slow it down and you stay low, they burn.
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Rest.
very good. Next up, we have a push-up jack.
3,
I'm going to show you the levels.
1.
We have the modification over there. Level 1. I jack. I push. From the knee, looks like this. So I'm up, jack, down, push. From there, you can add up. You can down, out, in. And finally, down and out,
2,
in and up.
1. Rest.
There you go.
3, 2,
Back to
1.
1 and 2.
Shuffle
Starting with
butt
that shuffle
kicker.
butt kicker. So we made our way up the pyramid. Now we got to come back down. Doing great back there. We need to zoom in.
3, 2, 1.
Forgot my towel today. Back to our
3,
out, out, in
2,
squat.
1. Up, out, and in squat.
Don't let the chest curl in. Stay tall. Keep constant tension through the heel, pushing through the floor. 7 seconds. Almost there.
3, 2,
Oh,
1.
round 2 almost in the books. Final round, shuffle,
3,
butt kickers.
2, 1. Shuffle butt kickers.
Seven seconds. Then you get a nice break.
3, 2, 1.
2 rounds down. Enjoy your water break. There we go. Well, you know, on a cold day like today, there's nothing to open the sinuses up better than some pulses. So in round 3 of 6, we have a pulse push-up, we have a pulse squat, and we have a shuffle tap. So a little cardio burst right in the middle, but in our pulses, think top to middle or middle to bottom. You got plenty of opportunity to go through both of these. So, for example, in the pulse push-up, can be from the knee, can be full body. Round 1, I'm probably going all the way to half up. I'm going to go my hardest option early and then work my way back to top to half down, right? And when we say pulse, it's a little bounce. It's not here and then up. It's little pulses. Same mentality in the squat. So we are going to be starting in that pulse push-up. Find your elevation, find your wall, take your pick. 7 seconds to prepare. Here we go. Whatever your hardest option is, if it's all the way down on the knee, if it's full body, we're hitting that range of motion, and then we're just bouncing that little bit. I want constant tension everywhere. Here, Here, backside. I'm not loose. This does not a good push-up make. Stay tight.
3, 2, 1.
Stay where you are.
Rest.
Not going anywhere.
3, 2.
Level 1. Now
one.
we're level 1
Pulsing push-ups.
plus. Oh. Arms are burning. Could have something to do with the upper body circuit yesterday. 10 seconds. You may need little rests here and there. That's okay.
3, 2, 1.
Good. Adding on. Bounce it up.
3,
Squat pulses now.
2, 1. Squat
Low
pulses.
end of my squat. The little pulse comes from dorsiflexion in the feet and squeezing my glutes. There's a natural body angle, but I'm not rounded in it. My back is straight, even though I might be bent over. And it's just that squeeze in the glute.
3, 2, 1.
Good.
Rest.
Back down to the floor, into our push-up.
3,
Anytime
2,
you need it,
1.
take the elevation
Pulsing
option.
push-ups.
Right here. I don't care how far down you go. If you're going down an inch, try to keep the shoulders away from the ears, back and down. But I don't care if you're going down all the way, or if you're going down an inch. Keep breathing.
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Rest.
Back to your squat. Triceps are
3,
on fire.
2, 1. Squat pulses.
Same thing with the squat. If you want to be in a little bit of a, what's that, jockey squat, where you're a little bit higher, keep squeezing. Hips. That's what we're loading in the squat. We have the proud chest and the eyes are up.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Now a little cardio burst, almost
3,
an active recovery. A shuffle
1.
tap, going
Shuffle
side to
tap.
side, add the tap at the edge. Now that tap doesn't have to be all the way at the floor. It can be at the knee, the shin, the ankle. Pick what's right for you. If you have a small child on either end of your mat, tap them. Just tap them. I'm just kidding. No, it's on
3,
video.
2, 1. Rest.
Great, back to the top, pulsing push-ups.
2, 1. Pulsing push-ups.
Now your pulsing push-up may have been beautiful in round 1. And now that we're in round 4, it may not be. That doesn't mean quit. It means make it work for you. Slow it down if you have to. But keep that pulse mentality. I keep going. If you need a little active recovery break, or you need to modify, take that option.
3, 2,
Your shoulder
1.
tapping push-up.
Rest.
Great option anytime.
3,
Squat pulses.
1.
Find your chair.
Squat pulses.
Find the corner. Tap the corner. Never fully sit down, but find that contact point, and that's where your pulse should be. Otherwise, nice little fun option. Find the wall sit. That's up to you. Last time you'll see these ones.
3, 2, 1.
Good.
Yeah.
Last round, pulsing push-up.
3, 2, 1. Pulsing push-ups.
And if you haven't said pulsing push-up out loud yet, now's your chance. Halfway.
Three, 2, 1.
Oh, very nice. Another one bites the dust. into round 4. You're doing the water thing, light sips. Not too much all at once. 3 movements in round 4. We have a diagonal mountain climber. If you have a mat, this is a really good way to kind of frame it. But if you don't, either way, you're going to flip 4 to one side, 4 to the other. If I'm using a chair, I can do the same thing. Corner, hop over, corner. That hop can be a skip, it can be a step, it can be a jump. That's up to you. Movement number 2, we have a double hop burpee. Your burpee, add a second hop. And then finally, we have a pulsing glute bridge because we didn't get enough pulsing in last round. So if you have your mat handy, keep it around. Otherwise, we're going to get started in 6. Starting with that mountain climb. Using the elevation, using the floor. It can be a power knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. I step over and I aim. If you want to use the wall, take that option.
Three, 2, 1.
We're right back in it.
Yes. 3, 2.
Phase 2 of the accumulator.
Diagonal mountain climber.
Great standing option as well. This is a little bit of directional motion, right? I'm stable in the middle, but as I shift, I'm now using a little bit more of one side. It's uneven load. So I really have to tighten in my core to absorb that. Keep myself stable from falling over.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good. Now we have double hop
3,
burpees.
2,
Down, out,
1.
in and up.
5 double hop
Start by
burpees.
squatting. Step them out. Or jump them out. The double hop comes in the middle. So I'm down, out, in, hop, hop.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Back to the top.
3,
Diagonal mountain climb.
1. Diagonal mountain climbers.
I'm using my elevation. Halfway there.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Back to our burpee.
3, 2, 1. 5 double hop burpees.
So in my elevation option, I can be down, out, up and up, or down, out, to the toe, to the toe. You can take the impact out whenever you want.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Good. Last but not least, in this round, pulsing glute bridge. I'm on my back.
Pulsing glute bridge.
I bring my hips up, not by arching, but by squeezing through the heel. From here to a little pulse. Modification. Feet up on the chair.
This is actually the
That's going to make it harder. It's still a modification.
progression.
Now, you want to add more?
2,
Take a leg up.
1. Rest.
But for now,
3,
back to our mountain climber.
1. Diagonal mountain climbers.
Anytime you need it, go to a standing mountain climb. Just remember, this isn't a walk in the park. We're moving.
2,
We're stable in the middle, bracing the trunk. Back to our burpee.
2, 1. 5 double hop repeat.
Keep that double hop. And fight. Squat down, out, in, squat back up. We start and end with the squat here.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Back to the mountain climb.
3,
Final movement this round.
1. Diagonal mountain climbers.
You know when it gets quiet, we're working. Seven seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh. Another one. Down. On to round 5. Oh, a little bit of core work. A little bit of cardio burst. We're going to start an elbow to knee bicycle on the mat. Shooting the elbow cross side to the knee. Trying to maintain connection lower back to the floor. Slower is harder. Then from there, we will have a lateral, vertical, jump. Side up, side over. Step up, step over, and then a forward to back shuffle or run. Forward and touch, back and touch. So, really think about bracing here. Keeping this tight, okay? Pushing against that. When I breathe, I'm using that as a little bit of resistance to help me get as much power as I can out of my body. Starting on the floor, elbow to knee, bicycle. You want to show the mod?
Sure.
Okay. So the full body bicycle crunch right here is going to be pretty challenging. The lower my leg goes, the harder it is. To make it easier, bend the knee, one side at a time. If my legs are higher and I'm still going full body, it'll be easier as I raise up. Easier, harder.
3,
Keep the lower back in contact with the floor.
rest.
Starting there again.
3, 2, 1. Elbow to knee bicycle crunch.
Now you don't need to rush these. Keeping it slow, leading with the chest, is going to provide plenty of challenge. There's also nothing wrong. You get tired, little tap at the bottom. But if you can make it pretty and slow,
3,
whew, that's tough.
2, 1. Rest.
Pop it up. Lateral, vertical
2,
jumps.
1. Lateral
So
to
again,
vertical
level
jump.
1, I step over, I come up onto the toes. Level 2, little hop, and I'm up. I land soft no matter which option I'm choosing. Level 3, you can see behind me, both feet jump and land at the same time. I want good, even landing.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Back to the top,
3,
elbow to knee.
2, 1. Elbow to knee bicycle crunch.
Standing option behind me. There are a few rounds of this one, so mix it up as you go. How's your breathing? How's your middle? Are you engaged? Is it squeezing here, or is your hip flexor taking over?
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Back to our lateral, vertical.
2,
Lateral.
1. Lateral to
Radical.
vertical jump.
You want more? Add the tuck. You want less? Take impact out. Okay? A skip is less impact. A step is less impact. Joints like less impact. Don't forget to breathe.
3, 2, 1.
Now, clear the space in front of you.
3,
Need a little bit there.
2, 1.
We have our run forward,
backward, run with tap.
and then run back. Now, are you quick? If you have the tap, use it. If not, find the knee.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Back to the top. Elbow
3,
to knee.
2,
Bicycle. Crunch.
1. Elbow to knee, bicycle crunch.
Lead with your sternum. Thinking about bringing the middle of your chest to the sky. Shoulder blades off the floor. Make it harder. Remember your options though.
3, 2, 1. Rest. 3,
Lateral.
2,
Vertical.
1. Lateral to vertical jump.
Now, if you're looking for a little more out of this one, you're not getting enough challenge. Think about incorporating distance. How far over can you go? Or how high up can you go? Try not to hit your head on the ceiling.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Finish it up with a little elbow knee crunch.
1. Elbow to knee, bicycle crunch.
Halfway there.
Three, 2, 1.
5 down. 1 to go. Whew. And of course, round 6 is the favorite round of everyone. Of everyone. Have your elevation handy. So, in round 6, we have a little bit of cardio. Okay, we have a 4 scissor, 1 thruster. Down into my thruster. Squat, squat. Okay, so that's our first movement. Second movement, we have a drop squat burpee. So I'm down, I'm up. As I come up, I immediately catch in the squat. Then I'm back down. Final movement is a square box hop. I'm forward, side, back, and over. I make the box, going one direction half the time, other direction the other half. So you can draw your name, you can do whatever it is you want to do there. 12 seconds to prepare. We're going to start in that scissor into thruster. So take the modifications as needed. Walk out, walk in. 2, 1, here we go. Starting off with my 4 scissors. I'm down, I squat down, walk out, walk in, come up. I can run these, add the jump, or I can get really aggressive all the way down. The level you choose is up to you.
3, 2, 1.
Starting with that again. Using your elevation. Oh, we can do that?
Sure.
1.
Okay.
4 scissors, 1
Perfect.
thruster.
So, using the elevation, I can make that thruster a little less impactful on my body. jumping or stepping back, down, out, in, and up. We are adding after this round. If you're choosing the step back option, add the arms. Keep the heart pumping.
3, 2, 1.
Next
Rest.
movement, drop squat burpee.
3,
Finish your burpee,
2,
catch it
1.
in a squat.
Drop squat
I'm
for
down, I'm
feet.
out, I'm in, and I catch the squat at the top of the movement. This requires you to slow down a little bit. Ten seconds here.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Back to the top. Back to the
3,
scissors.
2, 1. 4 scissors, 1 thruster.
Now, you may be an animal, or you may be slowing down a little bit. Keep moving. Don't worry about making the largest step, having the highest jump. Do your thing. Make it yours.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Back to our drop, squat,
3,
burpee.
2, 1. Drop squat for feet.
Ten seconds here.
Three, 2, 1.
Oh, little reprieve. Square box
Two.
hops.
1.
One to the front,
Square box hop.
side, back, and original. I keep my same lead, 2 and 3, and then I have my other leg. 1, 2, 3 on my right leg, 1 on my left.
Leg.
Now we switch directions. It may take a second to get your feet down, but if you're watching this, pause it. Figure it out. Come
2,
back.
1. Rest.
Good. Back to the top. 4
3,
thrusters.
2,
Or 4,
1.
4 scissors, 1
4
thruster.
scissors, 1 thruster.
You can do 4 thrusters if you want to. Is anybody still doing the super deep scissor? I know I'm not.
Next round.
Next round, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Drop squat burpee. Last time you're gonna see it.
2, 1. Drop squat for feet.
Power up. Catch it in the squat. I may be taking a second longer in between burpees. To catch my breath. The effort's still there, even as the movements slow down.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Final round. 4
3,
scissors. 1
2.
thruster.
1. 4 scissors, 1 thruster.
Don't quit on me now. Halfway.
Three, 2, 1.
Good news, you made it through the working sets. So, all that's left is a little bit of fun. That means between you and your living room door, you have 6 minutes. So, we're going to start off with a little Tabata set. Okay, we have bunny push-ups. Would you show the fine folks a bunny push-up? So your bunny push-up, similar to the pulse. This time, hands are in. Think, where does a bunny keep its paws? Do bunnies have paws or claws? I think they have paws. Anyway, hands close. It's a tricep push-up. Okay, we'll play with it a little as we go. We got 6 rounds, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Enjoy the rest periods. Okay, because who knows, they may end up going away sometime. Finally, we have a plank finisher. After that, we'll be running through a little bit of everything. Have your mat ready to go. Make sure you got a little space around you. So again, 6 minutes until you're out of here. 15 seconds to prepare as we go into our bunny push-ups. Keep them close. Use the elevation. Break down to the knees anytime. 5 seconds. My hands are tight. It's a little pulse. One thing here. Check the shoulders. This is not a good bunny push-up. This is not a good anything. Keep the shoulders back. Keep them down. They're not coming
3,
forward.
2, 1.
Rest.
Rest.
10 seconds. Oh, can't you see where this is going?
3, 2.
Same hand position
1.
this time through.
Bunny push-ups.
I'm close. Little pulses. Triceps are starting to heat up. We'll give them a rest in the next round.
Three, 2.
Ooh, they're
1.
warm. This
Rest.
time through. Thumbs up. Keep the hand placement, but the thumbs are leading this time.
3,
A
2.
little bit more bicep
1.
this time through.
Bunny push-ups.
Elbows stay close. My thumbs are ahead of me. Fingers out to the side. Back is straight. Shoulders back and down. There's a lot going on here. 7 seconds. Whew. Oh,
3,
everything's warm.
1.
Whew.
Rest.
Can we do it again? Can we?
No. They're toast.
They're toast.
3,
Figure out your option here.
1.
Fingers
Bunny
front.
push-ups.
Slow it down. Focus on the negative. So as I go down, it's 1, 2, 3, and then I power up. Working the negative.
3, 2.
Oh, was that round 4?
Rest.
That was 4? All right, we got a little surprise in between rounds 5 and 6.
3,
Keep the hand
2.
placement.
1.
Power
Bunny
through.
push-ups.
If you're not on your knees by now, you're an animal. 10 seconds till you find out our surprise. Oh, can you tell what it is yet?
3, 2.
Go down.
1.
Hold.
Rest.
And hold. And hold. They're screaming. But hold.
3,
Ah!
1.
Final round. Here we go.
Bunny push-ups.
Take a second. Bounce back in. This is the end of this set right here.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah. Woo. How'd you like that surprise?
That sounds lovely. Wonderful.
Woo. Want it? Light sips of water. We are entering into our final round. Under 3 minutes to go. Not much rest in this final round. You will want your mat around you, or if you have a soft surface, you should be fine. Be careful for slippage here. When we move around, if you are choosing our clockwork plank or our plank jack, you're wearing socks, you're on a fuzzy carpet, something like that, you may find some slippage. You may want to minimize the slippage. So take your precautions there. We'll be showing the modified versions in the back, so less impact, a little safer for the joints. 10 seconds to prepare. We are starting down. If you are choosing impact, you're going to be hands on the floor, plank position, plank jacks, flexing the feet. Not a whole lot of bounce here. I want to be very stable. Locking out the back of my legs, the front of my legs. The harder I squeeze my feet
3,
in dorsiflexion,
2,
the easier
1.
that is.
Clockwork plank circle rock right.
Second version. We're going to have a clockwork plank going to one direction. If you're going non-impact, you have this circle rock. Stick to your one direction here.
3, 2, 1.
Other direction.
Clockwork plank circle rock left.
If the space that you have available only accounts for a little bit of the rotation, just alternate back and forth. Almost done here.
3, 2, 1. Same arm and leg raise windshield wipers
Next
right.
up, same arm and leg raise, or supine, my windshield wiper. Elbows drive in. Legs come to the side. The longer the leg, the harder it
3,
is.
2, 1. Same arm and leg raise windshield wiper left.
Switch it over. If you're the same arm and leg raise, if you're the windshield wiper, keep wiping the windshield.
Three, 2, 1. 4 count hands walk forward and
Last
back double
movement.
crunch.
Your 4 count walkout plank or your double crunch. Double crunch, top and bottom come together. 4 count plank, the further away you walk
3,
out, the harder it is.
1. Your timer is complete.
Ooh. And with that, we're done.
We're done.
You survived it. Nicely done. I encourage you to take a little cool down, take a lap, choose your favorite stretches, take your time, hold them for 20 seconds apiece, 40 seconds apiece, find a good stretching video on YouTube, and have a great day. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll see you next time.